Welcome back to part 3 of my Mob of the Dead Easter egg completion. This is the second to last part, okay? The next part's going to be the last, and then stay tuned for whatever else I have coming out on the channel. Thanks so much. In other movie news, you guys are probably not paying attention. Like me, this is literally my industry. The WGA, the Writers Guild of America, is broken up into two separate guilds, okay? There is the WGA East that has its own president and union members and all that fun jazz. And then there's the WGA West that also has its own members and president and all that jazz. The WGA West has been in talks with their management company or their management team or whatever it is. And I'm coming for you. And apparently just negotiations have not gone well, so they're not happy. Happy's not happy. And they have decided to go on strike. They went on strike February 17th. It is currently February 28th, so they have been on strike already 11 days. No bueno, right? No. So this is award season, and we're also gearing up to enter into talks with the AMPTP once again. Essentially what that means is every 3 years, the film industry renegotiates union contracts. And this is very important because the industry is ever changing and we want to make sure that we're on top of everything. So part of the award season coming up right now, obviously, and the AMPTP talks. Okay, yeah, that's what I want to talk about. The AMPTP talks are very important to be talking about right now because obviously there's a little thing you might have heard of called COVID-19. A little flu scare that obviously shut down film production and just really hurt the flow of film in general. And that we have continuously felt the effects of that for the last 5 or so years, 5-6 years, and it hasn't gotten easier at all. Body mass, there we go. Give me that. Oh mercy. Guy's helmet. Oh, no bueno. Smoke's so bad. Smoke's so bad. Clear up. Thank you. And then now, I mean, there's just the proliferation of artificial intelligence, and everybody thinks that they can make a freaking movie just because you have an iPhone 16 in your hands. Or what are we on? 17? We're on iPhone 17. Just because you have an iPhone 17 and access to an AI generator doesn't mean that you can make a movie, okay? If you are one of those people that thinks you can just like make a movie just because you have an iPhone 17 in your hand and a AI video generator, stop it, okay? Actually get onto a set, do some work, pull your weight. Don't talk to me about making movies. You don't know what that's like at all. This industry is important. It is actually like central to the entertainment world, Hollywood, okay? So you thinking that you can just step in and do whatever the hell you want just because you've got a little AI video generator is despicable. You should be ashamed of yourself. Pissing me off. Okay, anyway, we're set to enter negotiations with the AMPTP and all the other major unions this year. This is a negotiation year. So it's not good. The WGA is already on strike with its own union, and it hasn't even like concluded or maybe even not even begun talks with the AMPTP. This is not good. We're in a bad way, just all around. And so we'll see. I mean, the unions are literally bleeding money. This is all public knowledge. This is all stories you can look up. The unions are bleeding money. The AMPTP wanted to negotiate 5-year deals instead of 3-year deals as traditionally put forth in the last century. And it's because they're like, okay, well, we can front an extra little bit of the bill, but we need 5 years to recoup that from union dues and from just everything else that they do with fundraisers and whatnot. You know, they wanted to do 5 years, and yet people like Christopher Nolan, who, by the way, is the president of the DGA, Directors Guild of America, and Sean Astin, the president of the Screen Actors Guild, they're just like, dude, that's not good at all. We shouldn't be even like entertaining this, because in 5 years the technology could be so obsolete to make us look like we're 10 years behind the curve, and we don't want that. We want to be on top of our game when it comes to artificial intelligence and filmmaking. I mean, actors are already dying during this whole huge transition. It is not good, because what are you going to use their likeness? Do they have to give express permission? You have an actor like Matthew McConaughey who actually trademarked himself. He copyrighted his face. He copyrighted his alright. Again, public news. You can go check this stuff out. I'm not pulling this out of my butt. It's because there's real concern over the industry and the future of what all of this means. You know, what's crazy is the movie The Running Man, the Glenn Powell remake, just came out recently, right? And in it is actually some believable and scary uses of AI. Glenn Powell's character decides to make a statement against the government that is running these Running Man games. Again, I'm so embarrassed. And there's a mosquito. Dang it. And they don't like what he says. So they're like, hey dude, don't be talking against the government. Don't be saying nothing that you're gonna regret. He says it anyway. And so they actually change what he said, because he has to record himself every day. They change what he said after the fact using AI, and people buy it. People believe it. And what can he do? Like, he can't defend himself. Like, you saw him say that horrendous thing. That's what we're scared of. Okay, we're scared of actors not being able to properly practice their craft, but then also just in general, there's no sense of creativity anymore. Okay, if you are one of the people that uses ChatGPT as a Google search engine, I have to be very careful with what I want to say. I don't particularly hold you in high regard in my mind. Now, there's something to be said for that. Emmaus, you're so judgy. Yes, I am. I'll take full responsibility for that. I am judgy. But also, we have Google. And then there's just a whole thing about like the ChatGPT is not a search engine, so it doesn't bring you results that you can sift through. What it does is it aggregates all of the results and says, hey, this is your answer. Obviously, it's required to, put its references. And here's the thing. Not many people are going to actually look at those references. Okay? We're just kind of in an era of stupid. Just there's no better way to say it. We are in an era of stupid where people don't want to think. They don't want to look beyond the scope of their thinking, and they don't want to critically think. They don't want to go find information for themselves. This is on both sides of the aisle, okay? So I'm not just talking to you Republicans. I'm not just talking to you Democrats, all right? It's everybody. We're all stupid as shit, all right? And we need to beat the stupid pandemic, okay? There's an epidemic of stupidity. People just don't want to have a civil conversation. Can I not speak to you just like a normal human being about something that we might disagree on? No, that's stupid. Why can't I share an opinion and you're just like, you know what? I don't necessarily agree with you, but hey, I'm glad that we could talk about this. You know who's really good at this? You know who's really good? Is my girlfriend. My girlfriend is very good at this. She's very good at like, and she says this all the time. She's like, I love getting a different perspective, and people offer me different perspectives, and I just love talking to people because they offer a different perspective. And genuinely, I used to be like, bro, different perspective? What are you talking about? Like, what is this hippy dippy, whatever, you know? And now, no, I'm over here like, did it work? Oh! Nope. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Actually doing the same thing. That I'm like, I appreciate talking to other people. There it is. Because I want to hear people's differing views. Believe it or not, there are those of us out there who want to have a civil discussion. Hey, you're upset about something? Let's talk. Why are you upset? And let's see if we can come together, put our heads together, and solve an issue, solve a problem, or change your thinking, change your perspective, right? Man, it is such a beautiful way of thinking and such a beautiful like willingness to talk and hear and listen and just be engaged with people and conversation that you don't see anymore. You just don't. And my girlfriend exhibits it wonderfully. I don't know how I got here at all, but come on, man, like think. Oh, because I was talking about AI and ChatGPT. Please think. Please use your brain. Please act like if you want to be creative, do so. Okay, actually use your brain. Don't go to ChatGPT and say, hey man, I want a cross between Aladdin and Don't Breathe. What the hell is that, bro? Like, it's just gonna give you the story beats of both and be like, here's something you might be able to do. And some of you might be like, oh, well, that's like, you know, you can use it as an idea generator. It's about the principle. Okay, I'm telling you, it's about the principle of it. If you start relying on artificial intelligence for your intelligence, guess what? We're going to be at Wall-E. Okay, those people could not think. They couldn't even open or read a book properly. And you're telling me that's who you be? I mean, it's very silly. It's very funny, right? Like, oh, wow, like that's just kind of the state of the world and whatnot. And it's funny to look at those fat people in Wall-E and like, wow, yeah, they were kind of stupid. Hey, take a look in the mirror, bro. You're doing the exact same thing. You are falling to the exact same vices that they did. Don't want to hear it. Wow, haha, hee hee, they're so dumb. Look at you, bro. You're just as dumb, if not dumber. So yeah, we need to keep an eye on what's happening with the AMPTP, with the WGA, the DGA, what everybody says and what everybody does about artificial intelligence and what that means for art and media and creativity and the whole nine, okay? Like, if you're not concerned about this, you really should be, all right? I know it's really easy to just have this attitude of apathy towards everything. And like, well, everything's going to crap anyway, why should I care? Everything's going to crap and you should care because it's your life too, all right? It's your life too. It's not just my career. It's not just artists and creatives. It's everybody. Copywriters are losing their jobs to AI because these corporate dickheads are saying that, well, an AI can write copy better than anybody can, and they do it in a fraction of the time. So what do I need a copywriter for when I can just employ this, you know, computer model? I can just employ Microsoft Copilot. It's a valid response. It's a valid thought. And I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to deny that it's valid. But I am going to say it's concerning that, like, there's a lot of uproar about, like, we need to do something. Rah. What are you doing? Okay? Like, part of what you can do is be informed. And then vote and sign petitions and, like, petition on your own time. Lobby on your own time. Like, especially if you're in America, okay, there is an entire governmental system structured to allow you to lobby and protest and all manner of things to get involved and change the course of the nation, change the course of history. All that to say, I'm not too jazzed with where the industry is. I'm hoping things will get better, and I hope that with people like Christopher Nolan and Sean Astin at the helm of their respective unions, that we'll see good things. We'll see good things come. I don't know, man. Okay, it is round 13. I've just completed my second trip to the bridge. I need one more. Or I was seeing in guides for this map that you don't need to do the 3, but when I did it this morning, I'd went twice, and then I went to go check the numbers in the Citadel tunnel, and they weren't going haywire. So I'm just gonna keep it to 3, the traditional, just to cover my butt. And also, it's more traditional, and I like the tradition of it all. Got him. I like the tradition of, we gotta go 3 times, man. Maybe it's wildly inefficient. I don't care. It's fun. I love this map. And all of its quirks, and all of its faults. Genuinely one of my favorite all-time maps. Oh, crap. Until I make a stupid decision like that, man. And, you know, I can only blame myself for a decision that stupid. Look at me, look at me, look at me. I am fumbling the bag. Holy Lord have mercy. Whoa. Fumble. I thought I saw in a guide for this map that there's like a stamina up side quest to do. I want to learn it because I need it. Especially on this map, man. Like, no stamina up is literally a crime. Okay, I got one. Need to get the other guy. Actually, I'm gonna go back. In hell. It looks so good, dude. Okay, you know what I need to do is go to the warden's office and get these spoons. The one spoon, and then it'll move, and then I get it again, and then spoon. Okay. Boom. And I realized I could have done that before I went onto the bridge again, but I didn't, because I'm a silly goose. Where's the spoon? Hee hee hee. And then, if you all didn't know, this is a Magmagat Easter egg, apparently. I don't think I'm going to do it for this one because I'm already at an hour 10, but I do want to do it in a future run. And maybe I'll record that. But I wanted to record this because this is my first Black Ops 2 map that I have done solo. And I'm very proud of myself for that. I'm sure loads of people have done this already, but I'm very proud of myself that, like, I'm doing this solo. Learned it, I took the time, and I'm having so much fun. I love this map, man. And I think that's why I've kept coming back to it, is because partly I want to get the Easter egg. I wanted to get it down. But then also it's just nostalgic. It's my childhood. See, the numbers aren't going crazy. So maybe because I got the spoons and I've gone twice, maybe on the round flip, the numbers will start going crazy. Okay, to keep in tradition, here's the gas cans. Oh, where is it? How did that not? Oh, it's gonna be hard. Please, 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 please. It did a little bit. Okay, did a little bit of work. Oh my goodness. Okay. You broke something. Gosh. Nope. Oh. I'm gonna die. That's what I needed. I needed speed cola.
Magic bullets? Sure, I'll take your magic bullets.
Damn it! Did not want to float around. And he's not dead. He's not dead. There he is. I'm grateful to have Electric Cherry. That's huge. I'm gonna lock in for a second here, boys and ladies. Just give it a minute. Give it a minute. No! Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3. Is at least 3. This might be my 3, 4. I can take this guy. Yeah, looks like those are the last. Okay, cool. Let's go get more gas tanks. And then we'll also see if the numbers are going haywire. If they are, they're not. Darn it, dude. All right, so we're going to stop there. So just keep an eye out for part 4. And then I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.